Hello, everyone.
Hi.
We're here. We're doing the thing. The end.
Alright, cool. I'll on stream. How you guys been doing?
Pretty good. You?
Oh, not too bad.
That's good.
Wish I knew how to turn, but...
Yeah, you're still playing this crap.
I'm supposed to kill like 1,000 enemies with the motorcycle or whatever, so... Figured I can just go back to an early level where all the enemies are like one-shottable.
Yeah. I really like the fact that a year ago, no, 2 years ago now, technically, purchased a license for an intro on a website. Like, it was a intro building website, and I purchased, you know, I purchased a license for the video and music that went along with it. And just now, uploading videos, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, the music's getting claimed for that stuff that you have a license for.
Great system was developed.
Did I say I love that? Because I meant not.
Yeah,
I meant not that. Let's see. What do I have topics-wise? Get to the right place. That's not the right place. Oh. That's what I thought would be a good idea to talk about. So I've spent all day in the kitchen, and for whatever reason, I also woke up with, like, my nose running.
Okay.
And it hasn't stopped all day.
Oh, good.
No. It's miserable. Alright, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's kind of awful, but
Sorry to hear that.
successfully did some cool things. I've got some hot sauce fermenting. It's not hot sauce yet, but it will be eventually.
Is hot sauce not the ferment?
It doesn't have to. There's fermented and non-fermented hot sauces.
Does ferment specifically mean it now includes, like, it adds alcohol?
It's not a usual thing. It's like, yes, it ends up with some alcohol in it, but it's in levels that are barely detectable.
Yeah, I just mean like the word ferment.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when wine ferments, or like grapes ferment, you get wine, which has alcohol.
A lot of it depends on, like, what you've got in there. So, like, a heavily sugared thing like grapes is going to produce stuff. It also depends how you ferment it, because, like, that's fermenting by a yeast, and yeast produces alcohol as a byproduct. But most fermented foods are not yeast fermented, they're lacto fermented. They use a bacteria that produces lactic acid. So yeah. There's lots of different ways to ferment things. But yeah, it's not uncommon for there to be a very small amount of alcohol at the end of it. But like to the point where you could consume like actual imperial buttloads of this stuff and not get drunk. You'd die though, because you can't consume that much. Especially with the like habaneros that I'm fermenting right now. You would die either because you've consumed that amount of food which you physically cannot hold in your body, or because you killed yourself because you just consumed that amount of habaneros.
Yeah.
You enjoying driving in a circle?
Yeah, that's all I can really do right now, so here we go.
Why does she get the bike?
That's a great question, because in the, like, original Breath of the Wild, Link gets the bike for completing, like, all of the challenges, and here they're like, Zelda.
Love your background, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it's very cool.
I was like, well, I gotta be on location for this game, and I looked up Hyrule Castle and I saw that, and I'm like, oh, well, that's significantly better than what I was gonna find, so I'm gonna do that.
Time to do something terrible to myself.
Oh, are you gonna eat a metric buttload of habaneros?
No, but that's
Oh, an
that's a
imperial
good
buttload?
idea. An imperial. Thank you. Yes. I don't fuck with metric. Let me make bad decisions.
It's you. Yes.
There we go. Oh, why is it? All right, there we go. Gotta. There we go. Perfect. You know, it's my favorite place in the universe.
What is?
DK Island.
Oh, nice.
Wow,
I
Loot.
did 3 loot.
Loot was just
I
like.
don't know if you guys could hear that, but Loot expressed the truth.
Don't be a stranger.
And I wish I hadn't said expressed.
Oh, yeah,
Is that a
that's.
thing we're gonna talk about on stream?
Sure, we can talk about that.
They'll never come back.
Loot had an unfortunate incident last night in which she tried pooping and it was painful, and we felt really bad for her. So we looked it up, and pretty much the only thing that made sense was she needed her anal glands expressed. Yeah. So I googled a video on how to do that, and then I did it. And yeah, one of the things they mentioned in it was like, 1, do it somewhere like not on carpet or a rug or something that you like, because
Yes.
yeah. 2, wear gloves.
Yeah. It's wild that they had to say
You
that.
did.
Yeah, and I did.
It was good that you
It was good. And 3, you will never forget it. And they are correct. That is a potent smell that is completely unique. I could not describe it. It's one of those things that, like, I could never describe that smell. But if I am anywhere in the world and I smell that again, I will instantly know what it is. Ugh.
It's just, like, I know it's bad for, like, all of the reasons, but, like, express your anal gland. Like, that's just the worst verb, I feel like.
Yes.
I agree.
But I mean, that was a very close procedure. Like, we were very close with our dog while we were doing that.
Yeah.
So, if people are like, express yourself, is that just like a different way of saying go fuck yourself?
Uh,
But it's a specific type of go fuck yourself, right?
Yes.
yeah. Oh, cool. Now everything's fucked up.
Nice. Hey, Tim.
You fucked everything up.
Isn't that basically my job on this show?
There we go. I fixed it. Fixed your fuck up. Just need you to start your camera
Basically your
so
top
that
off.
it's...
Don't be a
Yeah.
stranger.
Yes. Alright. Now to figure out if I can make this a video.
For various reasons, I have like 2 or 3 different pieces of camera software all changed together before they get into Discord. So I have to start multiple pieces of software before I turn on my camera in Discord, or nothing works.
So, sort of like my audio situation.
Yeah, probably.
My audio is routed through 3 different programs before it goes anywhere.
Why?
Mixer, modifier, and the actual base program.
So Dom, how does it feel to have no hair?
It's a little weird.
Did you cut more of it, or?
No,
you
it's just in
ran
a
it different?
it's just in a bun right now.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't shower every day because that's not great for your hair,
Really bad for
especially
your
like curly hair. Yeah, and so also fun thing about curly hair is you can't really brush it unless it is like in the shower.
Mhm.
So on days where I don't do that, I basically can't do shit with it. It's just in my face all the time. So I have to like put it back, or else I will cut all of it off in my anger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just cut all of mine off on a regular basis.
I mean, yeah, you sure do that.
I don't do that.
Yeah, you should wear your hair
Cut
out.
off a significant portion of it off on a regular basis.
I've thought about it multiple times, but
I've basically done it to him multiple times.
yeah.
It wasn't quite that short.
Let me guess, you don't have the proper lighting set up for a cue ball?
No. No.
Or wait, were you saying you should grow it out or cut it all off?
I was saying grow it out, which
Oh,
you've
okay.
also done to me
Which
before.
I've also done.
How has she grown your hair out?
It's my job to cut it. It's also my
How much
job
did
to
that pay?
mow. Sometimes things just, you know, grow long.
Yeah, she should not have said that she wanted to mow.
No, I really shouldn't have.
He was like,
I mean,
man,
it's a
I never
bad
got to
job.
mow. I want to mow. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, you're like, I will not hesitate. That is your job now.
Yep.
If you insist. Yes. So yeah, making hot sauce. I bought too many habaneros for the size of my fermenting container. So now I'm gonna make a non-fermented one as well. But yeah, Speaking of wearing gloves, I made sure I wore gloves for all of the handling of habaneros too. I can handle spice. What I don't like is spice on my dick.
It's weird that that's the first thing you think you'll touch.
Don't you touch your dick after every time you cook? Gosh.
Well, there was that 4chan post I saw where someone was asking about when they were cooking chicken, or they were like cutting up chicken and they weren't wearing clothes while they were cutting it up, and one of the chicken breasts fell and hit their dick, and then like now they're peeing a weird color and like stuff, and people were like, "You trying to fuck a chicken breast?"
Yeah.
I'm entirely sure that story that you've just said did not happen. Are you fucking a chicken breast?
Yeah. Also, gross.
Mhm.
Just gross.
Yeah, don't do that, people.
Yeah.
Also, wear clothes while you're cooking too.
Or don't.
Be a normal person. Fuck a pumpkin.
No, I mean, it's
No.
more about the sanitary part of it.
Well, if you're just cooking for yourself, I mean,
I don't think that's how sanitary things work. I'm pretty sure you can still cause things to happen in the food because of your lack of clothes that your own body still has adverse reaction to.
Like, I gave myself salmonella, but it's okay because I was only cooking for myself.
Yeah, it was my salmonella, so it's fine. It can't hurt me.
I agree, Dom. It should be salmonella. Salmon has a pronunciation. Salmon. Salmonella.
There's an asexual character named Salmonella.
Okay. Do they fuck
It
chickens?
might actually be a regional thing. My family, my wife's family has northern roots, and they say salmon.
Tim, do we have to have another discussion about the fact that if your family does find that it's not grounds for it being normal or
he
correct?
said his in-laws.
Okay, that's better.
In
then.
in English, the correct pronunciation of salmon is salmon. Just looked it up.
I've heard people say salmon. It doesn't sound good. But also, that would be salmonella.
Yeah.
So would that be like the fisherman's story of Cinderella?
The what story? Oh,
Like
okay.
called her Cinderella because she was like cleaning out the fireplace and had cinders.
So you're saying, in like this is the fisherman, like if Cinderella was a
Version.
fisherman, she would have been salmonella.
Yes.
Yes, so in this version, the prince recognizes her by trying to put a fish on her feet.
I think it's he's trying to put the fish on the fish hook that she's holding, and it has to like match the fish hook.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's
Bonk,
less
bonk,
insane
bonk,
than
bonk.
trying to put it on someone's foot. So
Fish is.
what?
Depends on how big the fish is.
No, it's not. That's
Or
an
how small
insane
the
thing
feet
to do
are.
to people.
Some people like tiny feet.
Tim, that's an insane thing for people to do.
You know what else is insane? Wearing glass slippers to a ball.
And
That's not that insane. That's I would say less insane than putting fish on people's feet. What are you talking about?
Some people juggle geese.
Tim, someone wore a fucking meat dress once, and like we remember that, and it's like weird, but no one gives a shit.
Yes, and we remember the same thing about, the glass slippers.
Yeah, because we think.
And
it's
also the
normal,
ruby
'cause it
slippers
is.
from a different story.
But those weren't made.
I
out
think
of
the
ruby.
moral of the story here is just never
Why
wear
does it
shoes
red?
with a crystalline base. It never ends well.
This means red. They weren't actually ruby, I don't think.
Also in
No,
the
they were
book, they
silver.
were silver. Yeah.
Which book?
Just
Nirvana
never wear
or
shiny
Nirvana?
shoes if you think there's any chance of magic happening.
The Wizard of Oz. In the 14-book series, they're the silver slippers.
they just made them red.
Yeah.
I know it's supposed to be silver, but we finally figured out how to do color in movies, so we'd really like to add some
We
color
want
to
to be
that.
eye-catching.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make perfect sense. Back when Technicolor actually meant something.
It's technically color. In the book, the shoes are described as if constructed of real solid silver. However, because they're magic, they are flexible, comfortable, and easy to move in, which is the true magic, in that they are women's shoes that are flexible, comfortable, and easy to move in.
Yep.
Do they also have pockets?
They're not that magical. Magic has limits, you know.
Oh, that's the whole point of magic.
I like magical women's shoes. They are comfy and easy to wear.
What would be the best tool to use versus a golem? What is it in D&D? Is it bludgeoning?
I'm not actually sure.
Or
They might just have DR
piercing.
over dash.
I would think piercing, like a pickaxe.
Okay.
But at the same time, like breastplate, you use like crushing, bludgeoning, etc. But you use piercing for like chainmail.
Yeah.
So I
I
understand.
think you use slashing for chainmail and piercing for
Tim
like
used-
leather and stuff.
No, Tim used piercing for chainmail because it goes through the chain. So
I
it
mean-
rings, so you just poke through it. Use a rapier.
They're really.
But not a real rapier, just everyone's perception of a rapier, where it's like
Yeah.
impossibly thin.
Yeah,
Give me
everyone
a-
knows
give
a
me a
rapier
sec.
is one molecule thick.
Give me a second while I go get my chainmail and my rapier, and
And
I'll
my
show you.
rapier, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is how things actually work in real life. I'm just saying that that's how it tends to work in games.
Yeah, my
Stone-
thinking, even as far as game logic is concerned, is if you smash a rock with something, the something is probably going to break before the rock does. But if you find a fracture point on a rock, that's when you do damage to it.
And how exactly does paper find the fracture point on the rock?
It's really, really thin.
One molecule thick like a rapier?
Yeah, it depends on how good the paper is.
So Stone Golem does not have any DR, and damage immunities. Okay. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't adamantine. Alright, let me find a
Okay,
lesser version of this.
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing immunity.
I mean, from
Okay, so the
non-magical
answer is fireball.
The answer
well,
is just a magical dagger is better than a pickaxe.
mhm.
A magical toothpick is better than a pickaxe in this situation.
Let me look up Pathfinder. Cause 5th edition handles things differently.
Yeah, 5th edition is different.
Alright, so Stone Golem. DR 10 over adamantine.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. It's just made out of very tough stone, so you either have a tougher material or you don't get to.
Or you just find some guy to punch it a lot.
Yeah, or you just have a barbarian, in which case the DR10 is a little less important.
Okay, interesting. It's immune to any spell or spell-like ability that allows spell resistance. In addition, transmute rock to mud slows the stone golem for 2d6 rounds with no saving throw, and a stone to flesh does not actually change the structure, but it negates its damage reduction and immunity for to magic for one full round.
Which is funny, because like flesh golems do actually exist,
Yeah.
but they're just like, that'd be too difficult. Let's just.
I'm not surprised it works. I'm just surprised it's only one round.
Well, there's a problem in a lot of tabletop RPGs where they're like, oh, this makes sense and it would be very effective and cool, but it would be a little, it would trivialize the fight. So we're just gonna kind of make it only work for one round and not really explain why.
Yeah. That does, in fact, happen a lot.
I think part of the reason I like Fate as much as I do is because the explanation for any of that kind of shit is just, well, it's because it's a movie. It follows movie rules. So, you know, you could just fly the Eagles to Mordor, but, like, that wouldn't be a story. That would just end.
Plus, the Eagles would be detected by Sauron. Stop it.
Also, the Eagles are just less than Gandalf in terms of power, and when you consider that Gandalf was terrified of being tempted by the power of the ring, I would be terrified by the giant eagle with the power of the ring.
How would it wear it, John? How would an eagle wear
How
the
is
They have
the bloody
talons!
eye going to wear it?
It's not. I always assumed that, like, if he got the ring back, he would just, like, return to corporeal form. Like, I figured, like, I always just assumed that that's what the stakes were.
I always hoped the stakes were rare.
Say again?
I always hoped that the stakes were rare.
So how's it going, guys?
Did that Hinox just fly?
Yeah. These guys are a little weird sometimes, and I'm not sure why.
Sometimes?
They just, like, they, like, physics out a bit when you fight them. So, like, I start using a special, and then suddenly it, like, teleports them into the air, and so, like, the special misses, and then they just kind of fall down.
The fuck is he doing? Why is he just dancing there?
Because he was stunned.
Ah. Usually when I'm stunned, I don't dance.
I too dance and pat my belly when I'm stunned.
Yes, but he's trying not to fall over because he's very large.
Tim, you also...
Alright. You were faster.
If none of you said it, I was going to.
Do you also dance and pat your belly when you're trying to fall over?
Yes, I believe I said that.
I wonder if Hector's gonna spend all of this stream in my lap as well.
I don't know.
Yes,
Let's see if he starts
the answer is yes.
barking
Uh,
for no reason at all.
I don't know that it was for no reason. I mean, his sister was over there minding her own business.
Minding her own business, just daring to exist.
Yep. Well, daring
Oh,
to
dear.
not play. Ow. Ow. He is biting me. It is painful. Oh, and he still doesn't have his adult teeth. I don't know. I'd rather his...
Their adult teeth for a long time, and she, this guy's fine. And she still does nothing but fight us. So.
Yeah, but the adult teeth are less razor sharp.
Wait, so don't take her.
Well, that's because Loot has a stronger jaw. Also, Loot doesn't bite.
Anymore, but I Yeah, you know how we've been telling you biting is bad? Yeah, biting's really bad now. And all her toys that she used to chew on, that she'd been chewing on for months with her baby teeth, and then just like 1 week of her adult teeth, they were just done.
Yeah. Oh man, it's probably time for me to re-up my subscription.
Your subscription to what?
Gentleman's Gank
Oh,
ends today, which means I can't.
Yeah.
you have to wait for it to end?
Uh-huh.
You can't just renew it?
I can for $4, or
Yes.
It's you. Yes.
oh, it ends in 29 minutes. I'm just gonna wait, or I can wait 29 minutes and.
I mean, is it free in 29 minutes?
Yeah, because I've got.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Thanks. Yes, quite.
Amazon Luna. What is Amazon Luna?
It's you. Yes.
Is it an item or a place?
Don't be a stranger.
No, you're thinking of the Blue Moon by Blue Origin, which you get to with the Dick Rocket. It's
What?
his moon base that he wants to make. Okay. Amazon Luna is a cloud gaming platform developed and operated by Amazon. It was announced on September 24th, 2020, and apparently no one heard it. At all. With early access available to subscribers by invitation beginning on October 20th, 2020. Which no one heard about. At all.
Wow. Hey, remember when Google tried to make a social media?
Yeah. Did I tell y'all the other day that I got paid like $2.15 for that?
Yep.
Because they botched it so much?
You got money for that?
Yeah, well, because there was a class action lawsuit, and anytime there's a class action lawsuit, I click the email button.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause it's...
So if you ever want to try to like get money out of John, and you want to like,
If you
or,
ever
like,
want
send a
to
virus
just
to
like,
John.
yes, that's what I was about to say.
As long as it's from a reputable source. Also, all I have is $2.15 from my Google Plus. So you can't. That's all you can get from me.
Oh, okay. That's the only money you've got.
Yep.
Yeah.
You think we're making money here?
No.
I'm pretty sure we still have spent net money on this Twitch channel.
Yes. I wonder. What's my?
We have expensive tastes for things like bad games and computers that work sometimes.
Yeah. There you go. Boom. I just cheered some bits.
Nice.
Nice.
I have 35,480 channel points.
Oh, wow.
What am I supposed to do with these?
I don't know. I don't know what you can do with that few. I'm sitting over here with 156,000.
Yeah, but like we don't have anything to do with them on this channel.
All right, so
Not until Extra Life, anyway.
here let's go in and we can work on that right now. We'll workshop this. Let's see. Channel points. All right, so right now we've got like hydrate, posture check, stretch, timeout, where you can, I think, time out someone else. No, no, you can pay 500 channel points and I will time you out.
I mean, there should be one, right? That's like you pay like 200,000 channel points and you're banned for 10 minutes.
But why?
There is 2,000 points where I time out someone else.
Yeah, but it's like everyone loves to flex how many channel points they have by banning themselves. It's so fun.
Okay, so ban yourself. And you said 200,000?
Yeah, I mean just as a number, random number, but
Maybe 50,000.
Ooh, I almost have enough to ban myself.
I could ban myself 3 times. Yeah, sure. We'll use that one.
is there not anything for animal check where we have to go grab our animal and show them to the camera for a second?
No, but there will be.
That's a good one.
Is that on there twice? There we go.
Tim, how many pets do you have?
Me? 2.
Tim was the question.
10. You have 2, right?
I have 2 what?
Pets?
No, just 1.
Okay.
Damn. Sorry, Dom. You weren't right.
Well, I guess I'll leave. Hi, Mizuki. How are you?
Do I have...
You jumped
Damn.
off on my lap for a second and then didn't want to be there anymore.
You didn't want to stay on your lap?
I think she just wanted me to go downstairs.
Well, she did ask you to a while ago and you haven't.
Okay, maybe she slept.
See, yes, there needs to be a cooldown for this.
Cooldown for which one?
The pet check.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Also, how much?
Oh no. 2,000?
2,000. We've got a bunch of things at 2,000.
Yeah, but maybe they suck.
They kind of do.
I don't know quite the like rate at which people get channel points because I can't click on the little like extra bonus thing half the time because I am playing the game.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
And you only get that because you're a follower. What? Oh. Be right back.
So is the motorcycle just the end goal?
Like, I guess it'd be nice if I could finish out just like to get the last motorcycle thing to stream, but as far as I can tell, the last material that it requires is randomly dropped on any mission. So I can't purposefully try to get it. I just have to hope it happens.
Awesome. As it should be. Complicated. And dumb. Alright. Is it time? Can I? No, 18 minutes.
Until what?
Just send
Until
it
I
on
can
the phone.
sub. No.
Until you can sub?
Uh-huh.
What's the cooldown on the pet check?
30 minutes.
Aw.
Oh, there he is again. I don't know why
There he
these
is
guys
again.
work as, like, just fly into the sky every time I use a double attack.
Oh. The Luna has a Luna controller. Let's see. Is the Luna controller better than the Steam Deck?
Is it as insane as fucking Steam Deck?
You know what? Well, no, that's not what I'm...
You know, okay, I will say, I found out about this like 20, 30 minutes ago. There's actually some very good news relating to Star Wars games now. That I don't know if any of you have heard.
Is it because the Fallen whatever did so well, we'll actually get some single player stuff again?
Is it KOTOR
Well-
being remade?
It's KOTOR being remade.
Gosh.
But the problem is, I think they just said KOTOR 1, and I didn't really care about that one. I never played that. I've only played KOTOR 2 somehow, and I care about that one. So I hope they remake that.
Yeah, I've usually mostly heard of KOTOR 2 because... Not just because of you, but because in general I feel like it is more loved.
Yeah.
It's a better game.
It's also
Yeah,
great because
played
there's
either.
definitely a lot of like weird buggy content in that game because some of it was cut and it wasn't 100% cut perfectly, I don't think. So sometimes you'll like walk into an area and a person will come up, initiate a conversation with you, and then conversation will instantly end.
Nice.
Okay.
And you're just like, huh, what was that? And there's just like no one there. You're just like, okay, is that a ghost?
We may never know.
That sounds like you already know.
You.
All right, let's see. Yeah, BioWare's weird.
Yes.
Because, like, BioWare, Obsidian Entertainment, and Black Isle are just the same company.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Because, like, it started with BioWare making Baldur's Gate. And then I think they were done. Because I think Black Isle made all of the rest of the Baldur's Gate games. Yeah, I think that's correct. And then all the Icewind Dale games, which are in the same universe, were made by Black Isle. And then so Neverwinter Nights was made by BioWare, which is set in the same universe. And then Obsidian Entertainment made the sequel. And then oh yeah, Black Isle made Fallout 1 and 2.
What?
And then Obsidian made Fallout New Vegas. And then BioWare made KOTOR, and Obsidian made KOTOR 2.
So Obsidian is the same company as BioWare, but it's also better somehow.
Well, so Obsidian was formed because Black Isle folded. Like, Obsidian was really small because, like, 3 former BioWare developers left and made Obsidian. And then Black Isle folded and everyone went from there to Obsidian.
Amazing.
Yeah.
They just made sequels?
Pretty much, yeah. But also, they're also bad at making sequels. Because, like, they were supposed to make Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, and that got handed over to someone else.
Well, no, it got canceled, and then nowadays some other group is making it.
Yeah.
Like
the
project was just gone.
Yeah, this is I'm assuming from scratch, essentially.
Yeah. But at the same time, they were working on Fallout Van Buren,
Like the
which was supposed to be like the sequel to Fallout 2. And then, yeah, both of them, in case you didn't know, based off of just the history of games, didn't get made.
Yeah.
But, like, those are both 2 very high-profile games. Franchises.
Yeah.
And...
Profile of the games themselves was not high. Because
It didn't exist.
Oh, cool, we have a new follower. It's Host00312.
sounds like a real human.
Hello, real
Definitely a
human.
real human.
Are you here to sell us subs?
As in sandwiches?
Yeah, I'll take a ultimate on rye.
Ultimate is such a weird thing to call a sandwich because that really does imply that there's no other sandwich that could possibly be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I made the best sandwich. Well, how do you know it's the best? Because there's more than one kind of meat on it.
We put all the meats on it. What about like the salami? No, all the meats. But like you don't have the salami and like pepperoni and stuff. All of them.
All of them. Turkey, chicken, maybe meat, beef, I don't know.
Ham, I think.
Ham. Yeah, that's all of the meats. We can't think of a single animal that's not on this fucking sandwich.
Let's see what's on an ultimate sub. Turkey, roast beef. I don't remember there ever being roast beef on a ultimate, but
I think I remember that.
Yeah. There's roast beef on an ultimate.
turkey, roast beef, and ham. And that's it.
Yep.
It's not very ultimate to me.
It doesn't even like you know how some sandwiches like specifically the proper version of that sandwich has like certain veggies or things like that on it, or like cheeses, things like that. Literally, the ultimate is just like there are these 4 meats. That's it. Anything else is up to you.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Italian has 3. Salami, ham, and capicola. Which seems pretty par for the course looking at other sub companies.
They're Italians, they're also those.
They're 3 meats. Ham, salami, and some form of other sausage. Like pepperoni or capicola or... Should probably turn on my light. Yeah, that's better.
I think we should start.
I'm not like
we
in
should
the
do, like,
darkness.
We should use ultimate sandwiches to like refer to like a completely different type of sandwich. And I suggest, I know it wouldn't work well for John, but I suggest we should just use that to refer to grilled cheeses. Or like a PB&J.
Reuben.
No, that's because Reuben's already like somewhat fancy. I'm saying that should be as plain and not ultimate as possible.
All right. I propose to you 2 options:
Oh no.
a chip buddy or a toast sandwich.
I don't know what a chip buddy is.
All right. Well, a chip buddy is.
Toast sandwich, just toast.
We've
With
talked about
nothing?
chip buddies on this show before. It's
Yeah.
a sandwich where instead of, meat and cheese, you have French fries and maybe ketchup.
Oh,
Yeah.
See, that's not. That's definitely not it because it refers to them as chips, which is wrong.
Well, I mean, it's
There's nothing ultimate
British.
about the British. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing ultimate about that, John. What are you gonna say? French next?
And a toast sandwich is a piece of toast between 2 slices of bread.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I thought you were gonna recommend a cheese sandwich.
See, I'm saying grilled cheese or PB&J as the
No,
ultimate because
not grilled cheese. A cheese sandwich.
I know, but I'm saying we should do those 2 because they are actually ultimate and that they will never stop being made. They are classic and unforgettable.
So growing up,
Don't
yeah,
do
it's true. It's true. If you have a choice, don't grow up.
All right, Peter Pan.
Um, growing up, my parents had a appliance that I think they got for like their wedding or something. And it was called a Snackster. And love this thing. But the Snackster is basically like a type of panini press where as you close it, it seals the outside of the bread, so anything, any fillings.
So that you can make Uncrustables.
Sort of. I mean, it like it makes diagonals. So like you put two pieces of bread in and it squishes and it like makes a cuttable area in the middle.
But it seals the outside? Does it seal the cut?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
because it like it presses it really tight and they
It cauterizes it.
yeah basically. But the way I was always taught to do this, I had no idea why, was the filling was baked beans and sliced up hot dog rings.
Are you fucking telling me that you made beanie weenie sandwiches?
Absolutely.
I'm fucking furious. My wife made beanie weenies this week, which is apparently a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a thing either until he made it for me one time when I was over at his parents' house.
Yeah. Now, we never bought the product Beanie Weenie.
I mean, I don't even. Oh yeah, that's right. I saw that at a discount rack one time, in which is where I
Correct.
found out that it was a brand name rather than
Oh,
just
it's a brand name?
food.
I thought it was just this thing that some people made.
I mean, in
I'm
the same
certain
way
that the-
Kleenex is a thing people use to blow their nose.
Yeah, I feel like it's reversed though. I'd be surprised if it was. Because like people call things Kleenexes because like the brand is used by everyone.
Yeah. Like, it is the predominant brand of tissues.
But again, I've never purchased the product Beanie Weenie.
Yeah.
Nor
Well,
have I
I-
purchased a comparable product that is
Well, I mean,
Like-
to be fair, I don't know if it's opposite because, unlike Kleenexes, only 4 people in the world has ever heard of Beanie Weenies, as far as I know.
3 of them are on stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, I grew up with Beanie Weenie Snacksters, which fantastic.
I fully disagree. That's
Like-
horrid.
They're delicious.
That sounds
Me.
horrible.
You pull up a
So you're telling me your wife made these earlier this week and you didn't try it?
Yeah.
Unless she like wasn't making it to share.
here's
I mean,
what a
she
Snackster
knows my
looks
stance
like.
on Beanie Weenies.
She went?
She knows my my stance on Beanie Weenies.
So this is an example of a Snackster, which apparently they're still being made
Oh, we could get one.
by multiple
Hopefully they're being
companies.
made for better sandwiches. It's just like, jokes aside, it's just definitely not the only sandwich I would ever make in a snacker. I would make many other sandwiches. Like, I would make grilled cheeses 1,000 times over before I considered putting baked beans in a sandwich. Like, oh, you know what would be really good if this bread was soggy and could not be eaten?
Oh, you've been making some bad baked beans then.
I mean, I've only eaten baked beans at, like, grill outs, whatever. My family has never made baked beans as far as I know.
Okay, yeah, that's You can have good baked beans. Baked beans shouldn't
But
be
I've
soggy.
never seen pictures of baked beans where they're not like in liquid.
But it's not liquid. It's a lot more viscous than that.
Okay,
It's more like gravy.
I think that's still liquid though. I would submit that gravy is a liquid.
Yeah, but it's not gonna like sog up your bread. It holds its own. I did make another type of snackster, which was relatively similar, in which you put mashed potatoes in and sliced up hot dogs.
Why is it always a sliced up hot dog?
They're
God.
cheap.
I'm starting to think that's what you ate as a kid. Just your number of meals that you've described that involve hot dogs. You're like, yeah, sometimes I would just cut a hot dog in half and put it on a plate, and that was a meal.
Yeah,
What?
like, the amount of
What?
meals that you
That has never been said. What the heck?
No,
The
you had
amount
other
of-
things with it, but you've told me about using hot dogs cut in half as the protein of the meal.
Question: has he ever told you a story about just eating a hot dog? Because from what I'm hearing, maybe not. Maybe he's never said that. He's only eaten hot dogs via like hi.
There's
Yeah.
a Taylor.
I know for sure that he's eaten a hot dog with the end split to look like a two-bone.
Yeah, I mean, because we had a dog-themed birthday party. Man, I miss themed birthday parties.
We should do one.
We should. What would the theme be?
I don't know, dissociating.
I was gonna say failed content creators.
Oh god, actually that would be great. I would love to have a failed content because it would just be like the entire every decoration would have a different like streaming group that you've never fucking heard of in your life, and you have no idea who they are. Stop eating
Oh,
everything.
actually, Tim, need to have a business discussion with you right now. So, I had
Right
two
now on
ideas.
stream.
Yeah, correct. That's the correct time to do it. Two ideas, one for Knucklehead knockoffs and the other one for, retro rehash.
Mr. Boy's so big now.
He is so big. I mean, he
So-
and
He's been
Mizuki are both
forever, he
roughly
doesn't-
12 pounds.
Come on screen ever.
That's because he doesn't like. He probably would if Mizuki wasn't around.
Oh.
So, my retro rehash idea is we do a season where we go back and play the worst tie-ins for each console. So, like, you talked about the other day, what was the name of the game? The Smurfs. For Game Boy.
Yep.
And then, I was
Lion
thinking...
King?
Well, but we're already doing that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say avoid the Noid.
You want to play Spot by 7-Up?
Pepsi Man?
No, Pepsi. John said the worst.
Was Pepsi Man good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
If only
avoid the
just
Noid.
to
Or
hear
sorry,
the
Yo
Pepsi
Noid.
Man.
Yo
I think
Noid.
Avoid the Noid is a an app that's around now.
I mean, it's also just used to be like a
Common
phrase that
procedure.
they would use.
Avoid the Noid was a game for the Commodore 64 and DOS. I was thinking of Yo Noid for the NES, which I have played, and it is abysmal. I played it because someone lied to my brother.
About
Well, don't end the
game
story
being good.
there.
So my brother's big into curling. He's actually pretty dang good at it. Yes, I do mean the Olympic sport where
What
you
is wrong with
throw a
you?
stone down the
What eating
ice.
hot dogs does to you?
There is nothing wrong with curling, okay?
No, but it's a weird thing to get into when you live in a section of country where ice is rare.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with curling as a concept, but like,
What a treat.
It's a good way to escape the heat.
by doing activities.
And no, he's not an Olympic curler. He he just does curling.
Although he has beaten Olympic curlers. They were from like a South American country, so I don't.
Go far south enough in South America, you get more ice.
Correct. Yeah. But he was told that Yonoid is the first video game to have, or the only video game. Sorry, the only video game to have curling in it.
That sounds very wrong.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it's in Mario and Sonic at the Olympics, at the Winter Olympics.
Well, to be fair, we don't know. We didn't know when they told your brother that, which certainly changes things.
To
Well-
be fair, curling is the response that happens when you discover you've paid money for Yonoid. You curl up into a ball and you question your life choices.
Oh, I don't have the curl up the ball for that.
You're professional.
So you sprawl out.
Let's see, Olympic events. Yeah, it is in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games.
And when did that game come out?
2009, which
Okay,
is
so
well
yes, they
before he
told us
started
this.
curling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who told him this? And what, for what
Also,
purpose? Like,
Yonoid doesn't have curling in it.
What
It-
did your
it-
brother do to hurt this person?
It has an enemy that throws a curling stone at you. That's it. Like,
Yeah, that's
there's
fair.
no sweeping. There's no.
so it has the best part of curl.
You mean the sweeping?
No,
The drinking?
why would speak it? John, just like, have you not done household chores? It sucks. You know what you can't do in your
It's
house?
different.
Throw a
It's
big,
different.
cool ball.
It's
A-
very
a
different.
iron.
I personally haven't gone curling, but to my left here, Kristin is an expert curler.
No, I did one season of
Where's
curling.
with you people?
It's fun! It's ice!
Okay. Ice skating. It's a much more normal thing you can do.
It's just like ice skating, only instead of you skating, it's a rock.
Yeah, there's no sport in ice skating.
Okay, have you forgotten about figure skating, or are you just weird?
Oh, he's definitely weird, but also I think he forgot about figure skating.
No, like,
It's not really
that's not really sport.
What is your
so-
fucking definition of sport? Because it's obviously gonna be very dumb.
I mean, that's like, all right. Here's my thing. I have a problem with turn-based sports. I think sports should be real-time and not turn-based.
They're not turn-based. They're real time.
No, because in figure skating, it's like, all right, you go and you do your figure skating, and then the next group goes in and they do their figure skating, and then people are like, I like the memory of the first one better.
Okay, John. So are you? So okay. So going back to that, you mentioned that there's no sport in skating. So like speed skating, like racing. Those
Okay,
aren't
I'd-
sports?
I'd
Because
accept
those
that
are
one.
Real time.
You
I'd
said
accept that one.
figure skating.
John said there's no sport in skating. Blanket statement. Also, I have bad news for you about a lot of sports in the Olympics.
No, there's a reason I don't watch the Olympics.
Because you don't like turn-based sports.
Because I don't give a shit, but...
Well, you did try to mention how it's Olympic to make curling sound cool, so guess it's not that cool anymore.
I don't think curling's that cool to begin with.
There we go, thank you. At least that's all I wanted. That's all I want from you, John.
I still think it's cool. I mean, it's on ice.
John, what you do
Some
is
people think it's cold, but it's
John,
not. It's,
go back
it's just
go
kinda
back to the moment she said that in the VOD and look at my face, and then try to emulate that the next time she says a pun. And eventually, if we all do that, the puns will stop because there will be no visual.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
I understand negative feedback. If you do it enough, eventually
here's
the
the
person
thing.
stops.
That's not negative feedback. That's just a lack of feedback.
Oh, you know what? I do forget that when people who aren't neurodivergent get zero feedback, they don't interpret it as negative feedback like I do. I always forget that that's a thing. Because when I get negative feedback, it's worse than if someone just punched me in the dick instead.
Well, no, yeah, if you don't give any feedback, then obviously you want me to continue until you find it worth acknowledging.
I mean, what I would do is just change the conversation. Because that way I've acknowledged that I just don't want to hear it anymore.
See, changing the conversation is still not a direct acknowledgement of what happened.
Yeah, but it's an indirect acknowledgement.
So you can change the conversation, but I will change it back.
Oh, that's right, I can just change your volume levels, huh? Never mind, I figured it out.
Not for the stream.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be.
So then we just have a stream where Dom just can't hear me. And it's sort of like that really successful stream we once had where nobody could hear Pierre.
Yeah.
Well, like, I'll know you're there.
It's a shame he never existed.
John, can you pass a message on to your wife for me? Despite her being in the same call.
But
Has
I'll
Pierre
still be
been
able to
officially
hear you.
retconned?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have to have
it's
someone else pass
important-
the message.
But it's important for people to think that that's what's happening. It's about the experience.
Success. You're a wiener.
It's wiener.
I don't think you can say that.
Oh, does that mean something?
So, my other idea, Tim. It's a, sort of based off of what we did last year around Christmas for Knucklehead Knockoffs. Shopping guide. Where we do, you know, we already still handled the shopping guide from last year, but, you know, we're getting, you know, closer to being out of the pandemic and people are going to go back to parties and stuff, so you need your outfit.
We're actually further in the pandemic than we were.
I know. So we do a Knucklehead Knockoffs holiday stream about getting your holiday outfit ready, where we go on Amazon and buy the literal cheapest of each clothing type. I saw some shoes on there for 3 cents.
Some what?
Some shoes for 3 cents.
I'd like to.
Does it
say
have
that-
to be Amazon or can it be like Wish?
I wish would be allowed. Yeah.
But Wish takes a really long time, so you need to start looking like now.
Yeah.
Because Wish will, like, I've never used it, but I've heard from people it takes months.
It does. It takes a really long time. I've used it.
Oh, cool.
What, to buy your curling supplies?
No, to buy the color changing toilet bowl thing that I gave you.
Ah, yes, that.
You should have.
It was a shame when it broke. I miss it.
I know. I think about it sometimes.
That's weird.
I'm like, huh, I remember when this glowed in the middle of the night when I
Wait,
needed
it's
to
just
pee.
still there, but it's broken.
No.
Oh, the toilet bowl. Okay. I thought you meant like you just had the light there, but it doesn't work. So you just don't want to get rid of it.
Gotta resubscribe. Oh, cool. Thank you, Amazon. My Prime subscription will be available on September 9th.
Just got that email.
No, I'm on the page trying to subscribe, and
Do you remember to like and comment first?
What about donating to our Patreon?
Well, the only way to like is really to follow, and I've already done that, and given 2,100 bits. So... yes. Oh well. What time is it? Oh, so we were talking about D&D, and in the past we've talked about, like, Muppet D&D,
Yeah.
but I came across an awesome pitch. A Muppet movie where the Muppets play D&D, and
I've seen this.
and it cuts between the Muppets around the table and the fantasy being acted out. But instead of it just being the Muppets dressed up in D&D fantasy costume, it's celebrity actors, but the Muppets do the voices. The actors have to act how those Muppets would. Imagine a barbarian played by Jason Momoa, voiced by Miss Piggy.
She also absolutely would be a barbarian.
Oh,
yeah.
100%. Yeah.
You guys supposed to type me normally now?
No.
Blue Poplar.
Alright, well, we've come to the point of the
Kermit
show.
would be some kind of
Bard,
alchemist,
bard,
artificer.
bard.
Yeah.
Kermit's,
Bard.
Kermit's a bard.
Kermit's a bard.
Would Gonzo be?
The last time I talked with someone about this one, I got this really stupid idea
Gonzo's a
that's just
wild
been
card.
stuck in my head ever since.
Gonzo's a tiefling wild mage.
Well,
Scarlett Johansson
he's not
as a
tiefling, no one knows
chainmail
what he is.
bikini barbarian, played by Animal. So most of the time she just sits there with a blank stare until it's time to just scream and hit something. She has a really good blank stare.
Mouth slightly open.
Alright, we come to the part of the show where we play Guesser.
Oh, we ran out of topics already?
Uh-huh, yep.
So that's what the time of the show is.
Is this the part of the show where John sings a silly song?
It's the part of the show where Dom tells me before he starts the next mission so that we can stop it then.
Oh, what time is it?
Close enough.
What time is it, John?
10:29 Eastern.
6:30 would be like, oh, 9:30.
Should blank invest in nuclear? The Meath ladies have won the all blank senior ladies finale.
Sorry, was that the meat ladies?
Meath. It says Meath. I'm guessing it's Irish of some sort.
Probably.
It did say Kingdom of something somewhere.
Kingdom of Ireland? Yeah. But with bigger milkers. Okay, yep.
Those are indeed milkers.
R slash
Ireland would
blank
be my
users
first
when
guess.
you put, yeah. Well, yeah,
Was it just Ireland?
it was just Ireland. Arise seems to be highest rated blank of game on Metacritic.
I
R slash
don't-
Metascore.
but it's 5 asterisks.
R/score.
Oh, tails, tails. R/tails. Got it. I saw Blank of Berseria, and haven't played a Blank of game since Blank of Vesperia. I wonder what it is. Alright. Do we have any asterisks? No.
I don't see any.
Fuck.
No, that's probably a different Reddit.
Yeah, I don't think we can show that right on.
R/Raimi? Maybe? Because it's Spider-Man. But we do have the words Spider-Man right here.
How many asterisks is it?
But it's also
0.
only Spider-Man. But only Raimi Spider-Man, it looks like. I don't see anything from more recent Spider-Man.
But here's Raimi. The word. It's not Raimi merch, sorry.
Hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna guess it's r/Raimi memes. And
Yep.
there we go.
We're on a roll
Got it.
tonight.
Nice.
3 in a row. Alright. So
I don't see any asterisks.
me either. I'm gonna guess r/mushrooms. Cause
Yeah?
Seems like a fair bet.
yeah, it looks gross. Alright, so we have mushroom right here. So
Does it say mushrooms plural anywhere? Yes, it does.
Is that like fungi?
let me see if I can see.
I don't see fungi anywhere, and there was one thing in there that was mold and not mushrooms, so maybe it is fungi?
Nope. Let me try. Nope. Shroom is right there. Maybe. No. Not mycelium.
Growing or something like that? Is there an asterisk again?
No, there are no asterisks. And mushroom is out
Would
here.
it asterisk out if it was part of
Yes, if it was. I mean, it could be like no stop, but no, it's not.
Hello? What the fuck is happening?
Mushies.
R/mushrooms.
Hold on.
Grow room. We got any
A lot of this
ideas?
seems to deal with mushroom breeding, specifically. Like they're talking about multiple attempts and crossbreeds. I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Yeah. Mushroom growers. I fucking... I did mushroom growing. And it didn't tell me, oh, you're close.
Wait, no, I mean, that should count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so... Cakes. They're all cakes. And there are no oh! First time fucking a cheesecake. Wait,
Hello? Say that again?
6 asterisks.
No, I need you to start over, John. What the fuck did you say? Was that the first time fucking a cheesecake?
Not gonna get salmonella from it.
Bourbon peach streusel cheesecake. First
Now, I
time
need you to
blank
confirm or
a
deny with
cheesecake.
the words that you said.
Probably
R/slash
baking.
baking.
It's
We all heard it.
probably baking. Yeah.
My question is, was it supposed to be first time fucking a cheesecake, or did John just get it wrong? 'Cause unlike you, I can't look at things.
All right. Every political subject Reddit racing to brigade r/blank.
Any asterisks?
Ugh. 2, 3, 4, 8. Joe Rogan?
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, Joe Rogan.
That's
Joe Rogan.
currently shitting himself.
What? Say
he took the,
shooting or
like,
shitting?
Force shitting. 'Cause he took the
Okay,
force
cool.
field on it,
Yeah.
which apparently has a high chance to cause men to be infertile, which is a wild thing that might be happening now.
Tinder? That's accurate.
Yeah. Very accurate.
That's accurate. I would like it to be non-existent. Just different color, third color. We don't need them. Supply of
Progressed past the need for dick pics.
supply 0, demand 0.
I think the furries have got it covered. No one else needs to work on that shit.
R/Tinder. Yeah.
Slash Tinder.
Wow, we have gotten every single one of these right on the first try. We just
Everyone.
I mean, we did. It just
Yeah, I mean,
was
that was right.
stupid. All right. Sports and no asterisks. We lose.
Basically.
Look at the don't underestimate us. Okay, it's definitely the one of the teams. I need you to go up though.
It's Saints and Packers.
So r/Packers or
Packers and
Who-
Saints
who-
are both here.
Yes, I know, but the Saints picked the stadium for the game because they thought the Packers wouldn't like it, and the post says don't underestimate us.
Ah,
Packers
so you
is
think
in
Packers.
another one of
Yeah.
the listings, and it's not asterisks.
But yeah, you're
So
right.
either
It does
Packers
seem
or
Packers
Green Bay Packers.
focused.
Yeah.
Let's. Ooh, is Green Bay on here?
I don't see it. Might be Green Bay.
Let's do this.
Could be Green Day.
The answer is
Pretty close.
pretty close. There we go. Green Bay Packers.
Oh yeah. I hate.
Oh, and you're done too. So we'll do this one and then we'll be done.
Thing.
Not only am I done, I finished the mission that I needed to do.
Oh!
Ooh.
Alright. 294 calories for a veggie and cheese sandwich that is so huge I can barely hold it.
Is
Right.
this like a diet? Like a specific type of diet or something?
Probably.
Probably.
You're here. Yahoo!
So it's not talking about points or anything, so that narrows it down some.
And I see Lowell back to diet teen, so I don't know if that would asterisk out or not.
Thanks. Yes, quite.
Does that say protein coffee jello?
Yeah. And it looks just as revolting as it would as it
I
sounds.
think we have a new food crime.
I think we do.
Volumizing meatballs with jackfruit. But like jackfruit is also already basically meat. So can you open? All right, let's try diet.
R/diet hacks.
All right, so it's not low calorie.
Like, yeah, because I was gonna say it's like mostly calorie mentioned.
Low cal food porn. It's probably not.
Nope.
Can we put in names of diets?
Sure. South Beach. Atkins. Keto.
Keto, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, none of those. I didn't think it was keto.
Yeah.
Keto would have
There's
had.
pasta in here.
Can you
Yeah.
can you hit me with low carb again, but with a dash?
No, we did low cal. We haven't tried low carb.
Oh, okay. Or low cal then, but with a dash. I don't know if Reddits can have dashes or not.
They can. I think.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Maybe?
Diet food. Nope.
Oh, this is a great one to end the night on.
All right, and we fail. Volume
Volume
eating.
eating?
I've
What does
never
that
heard of it,
mean?
but I
That
had
means
seen the
eating
word
stuff that's filling, but not necessarily high calorie.
Well, then it should all just be pictures of rice.
A lot of it is rice
Yeah.
and pasta.
I had seen the word volume a couple times here, and
I'd seen it a bunch, but I didn't think it would.
didn't know that volume eating was a thing.
Yeah.
So does that mean that you're done with the game, or?
Not technically, but I am, because I just don't want to anymore.
Okay. Do you want to show off whatever you just did, or?
I mean, it was give extra attack power to motorcycles, but I wasn't sure what it does, so I wanted to like get that. Instead.
Oh, okay. Cool. So we're done with this then.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Now here's the question: do I say that this is the finale when we know that we'll probably come back to it at the end of the year when the next DLC comes out?
Like yes, like technically yes, it is or technically we already did the finale, and then the next episode. Oh, why is it? Why the fuck?
It's
is
the
it
end of
showing
this
me-
season.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna real quick just show off the one character I didn't get.
Oh, okay. You're-
Because it takes a fucking lot of work.
Gotcha.
But I mean, that'll take like 3 seconds. Yeah,
Okay.
so I would say we already did the finale. This is the second quote-unquote finale because it's like DLC finale. So this
Okay.
is the ones that shows up like when you go to your YouTube channel of your favorite YouTuber and who has a playlist of the game, and then like it has finale on the thumbnail, and then there's 7 more episodes after that, and you're like, ah, DLC, huh?
Okay. Well, I didn't do a finale the last time.
Yeah.
So do I do it now, or do I just pause the numbering?
Now.
Okay.
Here we go. We'll just do a level. Alright, so the other character we get is the little boy.
Ah.
Yeah. And I mean, like, he is the smallest character by far.
Yep.
So he has the exact opposite problem of everybody else, who's like the giant, massive characters who are uncontrollable.
He's extremely controllable.
He is the tiny, massive character that's
He's
uncontrollable.
kind of small and too fast because they needed him to keep up with all the other characters. So it's like controllable, but you're just like it's not that he is too fast. It's just that he's too fast for his size.
Gotcha.
I think it's because he has too many legs.
I think he only has 3 or 4.
Yeah, everyone else has 2.
No, one of the other
No.
characters. No, I guess they have 4.
Can't you play as a guardian though?
Yeah, I think he only has 4 legs though.
I thought they had 5.
Guardians have 5 legs.
Don't.
That is speedy.
Don't what?
Yeah.
That is.
You're
What
you're
did you
correct.
Oh yeah, and my ability is just to fucking shoot a laser. You can just spam the button. And weirdly, it doesn't home in on whoever you're like locked onto. It just shoots straight ahead. You just have to but you can also like charge it. But also, more importantly, you can shoot that laser regardless of what you're doing. So if you're doing like a spin move like this, you just shoot the laser fucking everywhere. It's just like ridiculous and wild.
Can you charge the laser and then do the move while you're shooting the charged one?
Yes.
So you just shoot basically a lightsaber all around you?
Let's see how they do. Yeah, it just shoots a beam that just goes in a circle.
I love it.
Nice.
Alright, well, that was it. That's it for the game. We'll definitely never play it again, or later this year.
Yeah. We'll see
Definitely.
if that DLC is any good.
Well, we're supposed to get, like, new characters and stuff there, right?
Yeah.
So,
Here's the thing. We get new characters, but like there better be like story, not just levels, but like story. Because my desire to play the same levels I've already done, and or just like levels without actually like a reason to them. Like
Yeah.
how this DLC is like, there are now vicious enemies. They're hard, and I'm like, oh, okay. Is there story related? Like, no. It's just hard.
Just harder.
it's just hard. Yeah. Why do you want something else? We know you just want hard.
I mean, isn't that what life is? No story, just hard.
Oh gosh, you're not
I
wrong.
think
Yeah.
life is you make your own story.
But you also make your own hard most of the time.
Well, if you're lucky, you get to make someone else's hard. Hey, alright.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone!